I got another banger for you guys. Stay tuned. Okay guys, we're on location and the customer called us out here. We're actually doing this this house and also this driveway, and the driveway is going to be in a different video because yeah, I took a good before picture here for you guys, but yeah, I'm going to put that on a different video for you guys because it's going to be on a tripod. But we're doing this little house wash. I'm going to teach you guys how to soft wash with you know, an AR-45 here is what I'm using, so you guys get to see me do that. Whenever you're soft washing or downstreaming, I think I have mentioned this quite a few times, you want to make sure that you start at your dirtiest side. I mean, you guys can see here, I mean, look at this, look at all this, it's full of algae. So, and then we're going, the customer actually did not hire us to do this little patio, but you see how small that is, guys? So, you know, you always want to do a little something extra. Oh, I got a kink in my line, guys. Right there. Oh, it's out. You always want to do a little something extra for your customers, you know what I mean? And this neighborhood, and guys, I absolutely hate to sound like a broken record, but this is one of our HOA neighborhoods. Actually, man, I want to say it's our main HOA neighborhood. Because I mentioned this a couple episodes ago. You know what? I think it might have been the last episode. But anyway, I did mention this before that we just got a contract to do 244 gutter jobs in the same neighborhood, and this is that neighborhood. I've never seen this before. This is the only time over a 10-year period that I've ever witnessed anything like this. So this neighborhood here has an association. And the house wash, like this house wash here, even though, you know, it's a contract that we have with the HOA, look at that, guys. I'm hitting it with the 1.2, by the way. 1.2 mix from my AR-45. You got roughly about some number between 9 to 11 gallons of water coming out there. Her windowsills are pretty bad there. Even though this is a HOA neighborhood, so every home is each homeowner is responsible for their own the pressure washing, right? But for whatever reason that is, the gutter cleaning is the HOA has to pay for the gutter cleaning. Like I said, I've never ever seen that before, you know, in a neighborhood where, look at that, guys, completely cleaned up. And you see there, guys, look, blue tape. This had a plug in it, and that outlet, and it's to this. So you see that awning up here? That awning has a motor. It's connected to that. If I don't disconnect that, I can, you know, fry that motor. So you want to make sure you do your prep work here. And that's what I did. I only been here for a couple minutes and I did my prep work. So anyway, this is a HOA neighborhood. That's how we got this house. She got a violation. You see here, I mean, she's a corner lot. Look at that. And she got a letter from the HOA saying, hey, you need to, you know, touch your house up. It's all grimy. So she reached out to us because in that letter, imagine this, guys. When these people receive their HOA letter, it says there's a thing in there that says, hey, by the way, make sure you call Mr. Bubbles. They're the only ones authorized by the HOA to be in a neighborhood and do this service. I mean, imagine how powerful that is for you to set that up. You see the blue tape, guys? I taped up the door and I taped up the ring camera. So that way we talked about this a lot on the Mr. Bubbles channel, minimizing liabilities. You know, and that's what that's all about. So, you know, I mean, imagine that, guys. I mean, imagine you're getting, you know, a letter and it says, call this company because they're the only ones authorized by the HOA to be in the neighborhood. And I got a blueprint for that. I've mentioned this before in multiple videos. I got a blueprint for how you can get that done, because we have 26. Not all of our HOA contracts are for house washes. Some of them are for concrete cleaning. We just did an HOA contract, for example, where we did all their signage in the beginning of the neighborhood, but we also did every sidewalk in the neighborhood. That was what did it take us, like 3 or 4 days, every truck, to get that done. That was a hell of a project. But anyway, that was through the HOA. So, you know, like I said, I mean, we have a blueprint for how we do that, because I've been doing that for a long time now. It's been this is our 4th season now that I've kind of mastered that, and it's not something I really hear other guys talking about. So if you guys want the blueprint for that, how we get that done, so you guys can start signing up HOAs in your area, just go ahead and email me. You will find my email in the description below. And you can email me and I will gladly and happily send you that, because it does make a big difference. In this neighborhood here, you know, it's not every single person. Look at the gutters, guys. It's full of mildew. A little bit of algae, but it's full of mildew. You see it up there? It's not every single house that needs a wash, right? Not every house is going to get a violation, for example, from the homeowners association. But man, I mean, it's quite a feeling. I meant to ask you guys this in the last video that I did with the GoPro. How are you guys liking you know, the recording with the GoPro? You know, I really like recording with the GoPro. It's a, man, what a camera, guys. If you're ever in the market to get a camera, get the GoPro. Man, what a camera, guys. Wow, I'm really impressed. We have 3 different ones. The one that I'm using right now is the GoPro Hero 11. I mean, guys, like, wow, I've gotten so much chemicals, so much water. And the other day, believe it or not, I was trying to fidget with it. I was trying to fidget with the camera, and I ended up, I actually ended up dropping it. I must have dropped it like, oh man, guys, it was like 10 feet or something. Some crazy number. And no, I was like, oh my God, I just broke the GoPro. Nope. I mean, that thing, it's the packaging for it, the housing for it, man, that thing is super solid. It's almost like a airplane black box or something like that, you know what I mean? The way these things are made. Super impressed by GoPro. Super impressed. Highly recommend that if you're looking for a good camera. So but that's what you want to do, guys, when you soft wash a house. Now you see how I made it all the way over to the last side. Now I'm coming through and I'm spot treating. That's all I'm doing right here, spot treating. So anything that I see that still looks a little grimy, you guys probably can't tell this, but right through the screen and the bottom of her windows, it's all green. You know, like right there. I don't know if you can see that really well. See it? So I'm hitting that with a little bit more of that hot sauce, hitting the surface really well. And she has one, you probably can't even see this on camera, but she has like a wasp's nest right there. Oh, it's gone. Just like that, it's gone. And that's what you want to do, you know, whether you're downstreaming or you're soft washing. You know, you want to start from your dirtiest side, which I did. Hit everything with sauce, which I did. And then you just want to come back through and spot treat. And look at that patio, how much better it looks. That's it right there. Looks great. Oh, let me see the other side right here. Get that a little bit. Had to walk over here. You see the guy over there, he's edging his driveway. You know what the weirdest thing about making videos for you guys? So every house I go to, almost every house, like as soon as I start recording, something happens that makes the recording more difficult or makes it so I can't even do it. Every house. I swear to God, it's every house. You see how I had to walk away from that because the guy came out and started edging his driveway right there. So, but you see that, guys? That's how easy it is. Look at that. This garage door was really bad too. So the house is, I mean, it took me what, about 15 minutes? I didn't even clock myself, but it took something like 10 to 15 minutes. So we'll go back over here. We'll switch to water. So it's in a sauce right now. We'll switch this off, switch the chemical off. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but just letting some of the chemical out of the tube. There you go, put that in the water. Put that all the way. There you have it, guys. So now I'm going to rinse. And remember, you still got a little bit of sauce, so you got about half an hour. You got about 30 seconds of sauce in the line still. So all I'm doing right now is I'm rinsing the water out, rinsing out the chemical. And we're gonna start rinsing in the back, and I can actually rinse some of this chemical out and that concrete back there. But you know, this is what I want to say was like 10 to 15 minute wash, guys. You know, and this job here is a $699 job. What am I doing here? I'm doing a house in the driveway for $699. Right? So it's like, what is it that you want to do with your company? Because in order for you to run, still got a little bit of sauce, not much, but a little bit. If you want to run a profitable pressure washing business, right? And you want to make really good profit margins, you're going to have to build up your two main things. One, you're going to have to build up your client list. We talked about this before, what I call your portfolio clients. You're really going to have to work on that. And the other thing is upsells. And I mean, I don't even know. I would say that in the Mr. Bubbles channel, when we're talking about upselling, is the #1 thing we've talked about. Maybe besides marketing itself. Because, I mean, think about this, guys. Pretty much, if I would bet if you go back to all of my videos, almost in all of my videos, even if I didn't share this with you guys in that video, pretty much like 90% of the homes that we go to, we're upselling something. Take the, you see, guys, I'm rinsing the chemical off of the AC unit, and I'm rinsing the grass a little bit. It doesn't have to be much, right? Just a little bit. But yeah, you want to increase your portfolio clients. That's going to help a lot when it comes to increasing your profitability, your net margins and all that. And the other thing is upselling. Because think about, it makes perfect sense, right? Because think about this. So originally, oh, there's a little spot here, but it's a rust spot. Oh, come off. Look at that. Oh, be able to knock it off. I got to come back here to pressure wash back here, so I'll touch that up. Think about this, guys. So originally, okay, and we're talking years ago, how we even got into this neighborhood was through a ValPack. And I've mentioned this on several occasions. So this is a retirement community here in Waldorf. Everyone that lives here is, you know, 60 plus. There's 244 homes in this neighborhood. How do I know that number exactly? Because on the contract, it specifically says 244 homes. That's how many gutters that we're doing at the end of the year. So there's 244 homes in this retirement community. And initially, how we got this was through a ValPack. One of the little old ladies got got the coupon, the $50 coupon in the mail. Now this was in 3 years ago, because we've been with Valpak for a little over 7 years, 8 years that we've been with Valpak. So we kind of started Valpak from the very beginning, since we started our pressure washing business. So we've been with them quite a while. So anyway, so the point is, it's got a little bit of oxidation right here. That's what it looks like. See that? Because of the sun hitting it, it comes off even with the finger. So the bottom line, guys, is Valpak is how we got originally into the neighborhood. Little old lady got the coupon. She called the company. She liked the service. And then we did a 5 around, picked up a couple more neighbors. Then went there, did 5 arounds, picked up a couple more neighbors. And eventually, we were able to get contact with the HOA. We did their pool house. We did a bunch of stuff for them. Been working for them for a couple years. Then we signed the contract that I told you about. And by the way, guys, when you rinse, you see how I'm going high, letting all of that water flow down the wall and completely dilute that solution. Where, I mean, we're talking, I mean, right now the chemical that was on that wall is essentially inert, inactive, dead, basically. So that's what you want to do. You see that? And I want to put about 5 to 10 seconds on each window. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $50 coupon got us into the neighborhood. Then we started doing marketing in the actual neighborhood with our 5 arounds and increasing our visibility in the neighborhood. Eventually, I think it was in the beginning of last year, we signed a contract with the HOA. We did their pool house and all that. And then now this year we just signed a contract with them for the gutters, right? So that's what you want to do. You want to increase your portfolio every year. You know, get those customers that are your yearly customers. You know, I think we've talked about this on the channel, the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule. You know, 80% of your results comes from 20% of your action, or 80% of your sales comes from 20% of your customers. You want to identify those 20%ers, and you want to take care of them. I mean, imagine I come to this house here, not a lot of plants. I just kind of noticed that, guys, huh? She got a little bit of butterfly, whatever those things are. Basically no plants here. You know, imagine I come here and I do a crappy job, right? I mean, between me and my guys, this year alone, we have pressure washed. We have washed like 130 or 140 of the 244 houses. So imagine we come in here and we do a crappy job, and so, you know, I would lose that contract. You know, you get to a point, it's not about how much money it is. I mean, if you're doing a crappy job, nobody, even if it's, you know, even if it's a low number, a low price, no one wants a crappy job, right? You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So we'll touch this up, the garage door. There's not much up there. There's a little bit of dirt, bird poop right there. Ooh, it's already out. Oh, that looks pretty good. Getting a little bit of water on the camera there. And remember, I'm going to pressure wash this so I can touch this up. I'm going to have to touch this up anyway. So there you have it, guys. I mean, I didn't even clock this one, but there's absolutely no way. Let me turn the machine off and we'll do a quick walk around. What a beautiful neighborhood, huh? Last week was like in 100s every day. This week right now it's like 72. Crazy how crazy the weather is. You guys see how beautiful that looks? Not one spot of organics anywhere on this wall. So we touched everything up, and like I said, I'm switching to my pressure line here coming up, and we're gonna touch up a couple things here and there with pressure. But overall, I mean, that's done. And then we're gonna rinse that guy right there, rinse the pad in the back, and then surface clean the driveway, we're gonna do that with the tripod. But yeah, you guys see what a difference. And by the way, I'm going to put a 5 round on that house. Make sure I put a 5 round on that house. You see here, I mean, a couple of the houses already hit, but this is sort of like a duplex type dealio. And you see how dirty that is down there. But there you have it, guys. All clean. I think it took less than half an hour to do this soft washing of this house. But that's all I got for you guys today. I really appreciate you coming to my channel and watching this how to soft wash a house video. I also highly recommend you watch the next episode as well. Guys, in that episode, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to pressure wash concrete, how to clean concrete. And by the way, if you're trying to start a pressure washing business, or you already have a business but you can't find customers, I can help you with that. I coach a lot of guys in the industry, and actually you can find the link to my mentorship program in the description below. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.